Collective, welcome to your daily check-in. This is the new moon reading, February 17th, 2026. And it is a timeless reading, so if there's another new moon that you're checking this out on, or just a different phase of manifestation, it can still be for you. It can still resonate with you. So, what I would like you to do, and if you haven't got this already, press pause, go get something to write with, go get a journal, because this is going to require some homework for you, and it's all good. There's so much information that I've gotten from Yasmin's book, but I think I'm going to kind of cut to the heart of it, and this is planting seeds for your future. It's not planting a seed and then the next day going and tearing it up to see if it's got roots. Oh, and roots is another one of those things I think that the new moon represents. Yeah, in astrology, roots, mother, femininity, nurturing, subconscious. Also, the goddess, like the owl, represents women, witches, childhood, cycles. So, and obviously the seeds that we're planting. Now, when the new moon hits, this is your clean slate. This is I'm going to begin again, and I'm going to do it this way. And this is a practice that you build. It's not a one-off thing. You have to learn how to manifest. And we are so powerful, we don't even know it. But this is how we begin to get to know our power. We have to let our ideas kind of come from the ether. We have to meditate on our dreams. What we're doing is we're tuning into our higher self that still remembers a lot of things that we forget. We have to take this time to be alive in our bodies. So luxuriant, decadent kind of things, like go have wonderful meals, a hot bath, a massage. She actually recommends some hot sex, so, do with that what you will. And the other thing that this really involves is putting your wishes into writing, into drawing. So if you want a sketchbook and some art supplies, get that. And what you want to do is look at these daily or read them out loud daily. And the difference between like making a wish and manifesting is feeling the urgency. Like, why is it that you want what you want? How does it feel in your body? It's going from head to body, from head to heart. And Yasmin describes it as the secret to making wishes, which is what she calls it, or setting intentions, is to ensure that they come from the heart and that you feel them as if they have already happened. And that's the law of assumption. I am going to assume that the things that I want have already happened. What does that feel like in your body? Close your eyes, imagine it, read it out loud, look at your drawings, use your imagination. How does that feel? And that is what will attract it. Negativity is not going to attract it, but gratitude for what you have and excitement for the things that you're calling in, that is what's going to pull your manifestations in. And the question that she begs at the very front of all of this is, you can't get what you want until you know what it is you want. So what are the things about your life right now that you want? So I would suggest you could even pause it now, do some journaling, let this be a process over today, tomorrow, and it's just, what else? Yeah, it's about thinking about what you do want. Don't think about what you don't want. It's purely, what do you want? What will improve life? What will make you happier? And what is it What happens if I don't know what I want? Well, she says this is a really hard one. The answer lies in going within. Ask the universe. So if you're going to do a meditation, even if you know, like just, double check. Ask the universe, God, Goddess, higher self, archangels, guides, whoever you feel can help you for guidance so you get clarity. And ask yourself, what do I want? Ask this repeatedly as you go about your day or at the start or end of your meditations. The answer will come if you persist. So, maybe that's something for everybody to do at the beginning, especially if you're new to manifestations. That's something that would be really worthwhile to do. So you can wish for anything as you want, she says, as long as you believe that you can have it. And that's the other thing, is not just feeling in your body what it'd be like to have it, but also knowing in your body that whatever you're asking for, you deserve. So that's a huge part of it. Your wishes can be wild as you like. If you believe it, you can achieve it, but it helps to take baby steps. So she said that there are new moon wishing and intention setting workshops, but you could do your own just through journaling. What is it that you want? And what she means by baby steps is, if you want to own a big, huge house, it's going to be hard for the universe to take you from broke to owning that big house. So the universe is going to do its work, but what are you going to do? What are the steps that you might want to take? So here she says somebody wants a Mercedes. You go from broke, and then maybe you manifest a bicycle. Maybe you manifest an inexpensive secondhand car, to a secondhand Mercedes, to owning a brand new Mercedes. And it's giving divine timing the space to achieve what you want. And it's giving you the time to achieve what you want. And you don't have to expect that you'll be able to bring all of this in all at once, because that might not be realistic, because this is a process. These are seeds. Now, when we make wishes, we're manifesting, and that's magic. But unless we're incredibly gifted, we cannot simply override the law of physics. And we're also limited by what we believe is possible. So that's another question, is what are the things that I want? What are the things that I want? What are the things that are possible? And those are the questions that you have to ask yourself up front too. And there's another question of, you can have anything that you want if you can believe that you have it. However, is asking for a Mercedes really what you want? Or is it the feeling that you would get driving something like this, going somewhere? What is it that you really want? Because the stuff is just stuff. It's not actually giving you happiness. It's creating the feeling of something. And that's something that you can attract to you right now. What would be, if you close your eyes right now and you wanted a Mercedes, manifest it by thinking about how it would feel to sit in that driver's seat and drive through the country, go to a winery. It's all about feeling positive about yourself and being optimistic, and just, keeping your eye on the prize, no matter how far away or near that seems. Now, what else? There's so many things that she gives tips for. Confirmation. And there's things that you could wish for but specificity is not going to work. It's better if you're more general, like wishing for a, a particular person, or wishing for someone to change. That might not be so realistic. So it's like, I want this person to be my partner. Well, maybe you ask the universe, thank you for the amazing partner that you brought into my life. Because sometimes the universe is up here looking down and going, yes, you want A, but B is really more what you need and will actually make you happier. So allow divine to have a hand on the wheel type thing. There's also the worthiness. Do you believe that you deserve great friendships, relationships? Financially, do you believe, do you have a negative view of money? So is that something that you have to change? When we make new moon wishes, we're manifesting and being clear about what we want, and expressing it effectively is powerful. So I'm going to say that again. The reason that we meditate is to get clear on what we want and how to express it in an effective way. And this will take practice, right? So, and also the more relaxed we are, the more stress-free. So meditation is also good to put us into that category. And we are, let's see what else. Okay, so she has a guide to how to manifest, or sorry, not how to manifest, how to meditate. But there's so many great YouTube meditations. If you need practice meditating, do that. Now, what else? She has a chant that she uses, words in Sanskrit. Namo Na Rai Ani. And that is, I surrender to the Divine Mother, because she knows best, and I will write that down. And it makes a good if that one rings true with you. I did a 30-day mantra meditation thing where I was using chants, and what you would do is you would get meditation beads and you would say it 108 times, and you could probably go on Google and look up a manifestation chant repeated 108 times if you wanted something to do to bring in manifestation. You can also say, please bring X to me, help me manifest it under grace in perfect ways, or this or something better. There's linguistic ways that you can put these things. I want an amazing job in the arts, or something better. Again, that gives the divine a chance to have their hand on the wheel. And then the other trick is making that wish and then letting it go. Let's see how to make new moon wishes. There's so much great information in here. She has a new moon wishing step-by-step guide, and the summary is basically you write down your top 10 wishes, you visualize and you feel your wishes in your body, and you write down an affirmation to support them, like, thank you, divine, for bringing in this beautiful new opportunity to work. And then you have to write down how you intend to work towards it, and you can make multiple requests. You can make, I would like this and this and this and this. These are the things that would make you happy. And then you write down how you intend to work towards each of those wishes to make them happen. and then meditate and release attachment to your wishes by saying, for the good or all. So what does she recommend? For the good of all or not at all. Or Om Namo Narayani. That might be, and it doesn't have to be that complicated, especially if you're doing this the first time around. And I would just focus on the affirmations, trying to write those in present tense, like thank you for this in my life, and just look at those desires, look at those things that you wish for, and then you want to write those down and say those things aloud, the things that you're manifesting daily aloud. And then when the phase of the moon changes, that takes us into a different phase of manifestation. But during the new moon, this is what you're going to do. You say those things aloud. You can doodle or draw them, because then it makes it easier to see them. Because what you need to be doing is you need to visualize yourself attaining these things, or being gifted these things. Let's see. Yeah, the visualization is a crucial thing. So I think this or something better is really where you want to live, especially the first time around. However, before I move on from that manifestation lesson, I am going to see what the universe has to say for my beautiful collective about taking this first dip, perhaps, or even if you're a seasoned manifester and you have any suggestions, I would welcome them, because really, I've definitely dabbled, and I'm taking the opportunity to do this for myself as well, and I would love to learn. So anybody's personal experiences, anybody's tips, for the rest of us, that would be highly appreciated. So what do you have to say for my collective? And these are, oh gosh, these are very, very new cards. They're very stiff. But I think we're going to get a lot of practice with them. Yep. Let's see how many maybe the universe won't overwhelm us and we'll just go 3 cards. Oh. Let's make the cards fly here so there's no doubt as to which ones. Whoop. Okay, all of those, top or bottom? Top. So that's 1, 2. These cards are quite pretty. Let's see, I just want to keep an eye on my time. Whoop! This top or bottom? Top. Top and bottom. Okay, 4. Okay. And that's the way we listen. Just get a little information in my ear. So first one is, moonstone. I was thinking about moonstone. So if you have any moonstone jewelry, feel free to break that out. Slow it down. Yeah, there's the confirmation there. Yeah, slow it down. Slow this process down and really think about each step. What do you want? Do you believe that you can have it? How do we want to express it to the universe? Like, don't rush yourself through this process. Card number 2, the Yang Moon, strength. So maybe, yeah, that's feeling strong in your choices, before moving on to the next step. So that's good advice. And healing moon, seek healing. So, okay, so maybe the questions of, do I feel that I deserve this? Perhaps there's some things that are going to come up that give you the opportunity to heal them. And maybe what you're manifesting, in fact, is, thank you, Divine, for helping me heal this condition, helping me heal this mental, emotional issue that I have. What would it be like? And yeah, that could bring up some emotion. And I saw what this card was. The moon's reflection. Oh, accept responsibility. Oh, I thought it was courage. Interesting. Accept responsibility. Okay. So, yes, you have to accept responsibility for what it is you need to do to manifest your own wishes. And that I feel like I've just dumped a whole bunch of information on you. And I don't want to overdo it. Okay, so seek healing just came out right there. Additional meanings. Anything can be healed. Hold the vision of the situation of being healed, which is manifesting. Make I am healed, my life is healed, and so it is your motto. There, right there, and that seems incredibly appropriate given that this is a healing channel, and if you are manifesting better health, this is the whole point of me doing what I'm doing here. So Divine, thank you for healing me. Thank you for healing my life. And so it is. That could be very, very simple way to manifest. Okay, I'm actually going to read this one then. There is one very important question that you need to ask yourself when you draw this card. What would your current situation look like if it were healed? Which is exactly what we are manifesting right now, particularly if you are asking for the healing of a condition. Close your eyes for a moment and visualize it. You can draw it, and then you can visualize it. It's important to get a clear picture in your mind's eye. Drawing this card, drawing, suggests you're in a situation that needs healing and that healing has actually started. However, you have to believe in the process to complete it. What might be very painful now may become much easier quite soon. The most important thing is to work through your emotion rather than denying them. That is how healing will be brought about. Talk through issues. Work on your chakras. That will also help. Cleaning out any emotional or energetic debris in your aura. To do this, simply put on some uplifting music. Sit and close your eyes and imagine yourself under a column of blue and gold healing light. Set the intention that your energies and the situation that you're asking about will be healed. Healing is at hand. So, literally, collective, if you're here for healing, you have already made the first step. And the divine is saying through the cards, that means healing has already begun. So that's huge. Because sometimes the hardest thing in the world is to start. So that's fantastic. There is something very healing about the moon. Perhaps it's her consistency, or perhaps, as the saying goes, it's because she knows us, that it's okay to go in cycles. And that's what manifestation is. That's lovely. Let's see. Oh, I'm so happy with this this deck. I can't wait to use this Every phase of the moon. Blood moon courage. Yeah, I felt like courage was going to come up, but it didn't. But the additional meaning of the cards might make sense to you. Do some shadow work. A change is coming. Don't cling on to the past. A portal of opportunity is opening up. Leave the past behind now for your own good. Okay, so tomorrow I will do a reading with my shadow work deck. So if that's what you need, tune in for tomorrow. Because if that's some of the work that you need to do to allow you to figure out your manifestations, we can do that. And we shall. Yeah. It's the blood moon, courage. The idea of blood is often a frightening image. However, blood is also the giver of life. Without it, we wouldn't last long. Your situation is as it should be. Breathe and then keep going, because you have to start somewhere. And because a manifestation is your clean slate, it's saying it's the same thing. Leave the past behind. We're starting from here. And that takes courage. And by doing that, you are accepting responsibility for your mental, emotional, and physical health. And honestly, that's the best, that's the most beautiful gift you can give yourself, is the chance to take responsibility for your own health, your own body. Yeah. Let's see. I want to do, oh, such a beautiful deck. Let's see. I'm still getting, there it is. There's accept responsibility. And slow it down right there. Okay. Slow it down. The heart wants what the heart wants. And it wants it when it wants it. But the timing isn't always right. Maybe you want something before the other person is ready for it, or vice versa. Suffice to say that you might need to slow things down. This isn't just about patience. It's about actively slowing down. Stop pushing too hard. Be strong and shine your light. Focus on what you want and not on what you don't want. Synchronicity. You're stronger than you know. That is a beautiful synchronicity. The situation you're asking about is fertile. So we're talking about planting of seeds. Be graceful as you wait, without trying to force anything or anyone. Trying to rush a person or a situation isn't likely to work out for you right now, so do what you can to take a step back. You might like to hold a moonstone while you meditate now. We were talking about that. Yeah. To help you stay patient and allow events to unfold. This is sublime. This is a sublimely feminine stone that has a strong association with the moon, your goddess energy. Stay strong and centered in your own power instead of dissipating your energy, focusing on what you can't control. So additional meanings for this card: pregnancy or birth, love is coming into your life, talk to a female mentor, calm down, breathe out and relax. Moonstone is a truly luminous crystal. It's strong and it knows that all things come to those who wait. So it's just about, and there's accepting responsibility. Oh, this is so wonderful. Okay. So we did slow it down. There's shadow work in here. Okay. Well, we know what accept responsibility is. Additional meanings: life is mysterious. It's time to reflect. Take responsibility for your situation. See yourself in someone else, and solutions are nearby. this card is quite confronting, and I can understand that as like we are looking at ourselves. We're looking in the mirror here, because it's asking you to realize what's going on inside you is reflected in what's going on outside of you. So if you are sitting with yourself and it's not comfortable, what is going on the outside that's being reflected on the inside? Okay, well, me and life have to wrap the reading up, but before I do that, I do want to get some messages from spirits, because that's always a lovely way to end a reading. Hello, there's 2. And are we going to do 4? Oh, okay. One more would be nice, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. And by slowing down, that's something to work with. Strength. When there are questions you need assistance with, go inward. Sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for help. Also, then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. And that's your team of beings that is always, always, always with you. If you are noticing changes within you, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. You do. Because you're seeking actively to heal yourself. And the more you heal yourself, the more change will occur. So yes, you do deserve this new chapter because you're working for it. Okay. Learn to ride the waves of life when faced with difficult times. You can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy, fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. So, slow down, be patient, be sure, be honest with yourself, feel your feelings, and go with the flow. So, if you have any questions about manifestation, please leave them in the comments or get a hold of me at energyhealingoracle555@gmail.com. And I would be happy to see if I can give you the answer or I can research the answer for you. I'm so excited to start this journey with you. Thank you very, very much for joining me. And if you could take time to comment, to like my videos, to share and subscribe, that would be absolutely appreciated, because I'm starting a new chapter and I want to reach out to as many people as possible. And I've heard that in YouTube land that helps the algorithm. So thank you. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Perhaps we will use this deck again and we will do some shadow work. All right, take care.